And time limped on. And the ever-expanding vacuum of space watched, and the battle raged away. There was work to be done. There is work to be done. There will always be work to be done. And the workers toil, and the job gets done. But there is always more work and not enough workers to perform. But there are those few, those happy few, who wish to see the good work continue.
Gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die. Gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die. Gory, gory, what a hell of a way to die. And we ain't gonna vote no more.
Despite what is taught in school, there are some for who the price of freedom is too high. And those who take advantage of it rarely have to pay for freedom, which is our birthright.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. When the union makes us strong.
But the price must always be paid, and it is always the people that foot the bill. But there are those among us. In ancient times they were called prophets. In modern times they were called insane. They are mostly wrong. If once and again they are right. And they try ever so hard to tell us.
John Brown's body lies a-molding in the grave.
And thus spoke the prophet.
We have met the enemy, and he is us.
John Brown's body lies a-molding in the grave.
What is done in the dark shall be brought to the light.
John Brown's body lies a-molding in the grave.
Waist deep in the big money, the big fool says to push on.
And his truth is marching on. But still they remain when even you, good citizen, cannot. But still they take your sacrifice and give you joy. But still. And thus spoke the prophet.
Let's put on a show! Good evening and welcome to your Post-Mortem America special election night coverage. We're here because we have to be. You're here because you've got nothing else better to do. Let's go around the horn one last time. Moira Moynihan with a special sexy report.
Tonight, I'll be going up the long ladder and down the short rope with an in-depth look at empty promises and broken hearts.
Over there to my left, Simon Miller.
I'll be standing around battling all night because nobody will know anything until all the votes are in, and even then, we won't know much.
Troubling the water, Shannon Moosehorn.
I will be getting all up in people's business.
Back at the editorial desk, Mark Menken.
I'll be talking.
Super! With a look at voter turnout and voter turnoff, Becky Menendez.
I will be speaking with people who already regret the choice they've made.
And continuing his news debut, our intern Timmy Redshirt.
I will be shitting my pants and trying not to get myself killed.
Thank you, Timmy. And I, Michael Burrow, will be at the news desk, wishing I hadn't thrown my hat into the race, but keeping my fingers crossed. Also hiding my news erection. It's the big dance, people. Let's try not to fuck it up. It's your Post-Mortem America! On national news, we have become the news. The world waits with bated, bad breath to see what we're gonna pull next. On tonight's top stories, in financial news, Americans have stopped using hard currency in exchange for goods and services. This occurred one morning when Americans realized that most of their money didn't actually exist. Credit cards, stocks, bonds, interest rates, all imaginary. The rest of the hard currency was taken and thrown into a big pit and set on fire. The American children then gathered, roasting marshmallows, singing good old-fashioned sing-alongs, and swapping ghost stories over the roasting corpse of their former worries. And eyewitnesses reported saying, a good time was had by all. And in me news, as I am now a candidate for the presidency, I am required by law to give more equal time to myself. So here's more of me. And in citizen news, there's still an alarming number of voting-age citizens that are not heading to the polls this evening. Despite the fact that a miraculous true and third different party has emerged, most Americans feel that business as usual is still business as usual and that their votes won't count anyways. We now go live to Becky Menendez at a last-minute voter registration drive. Becky, are you there? Becky, can you hear me?
Michael?
Becky?
Michael, are you...
Yeah, Becky!
Oh, Michael, are you there?
I'm right here, buddy.
Oh, I thought I lost you. You're there. Hi. Oh. I'm here with Eugenia Debs. She spent the last several months attempting to register voters and is out here tonight attempting to register as many as she can in order to ensure that as many Americans as possible have their voices heard, no matter what they have to say. Eugenia, how has that been going?
Well, it has been an uphill battle.
Is that why you're doing this?
Yes. Registering people is just the first step. People actually have to go out and vote.
Well, that is really pointless. Isn't there anything else we can do?
Well, we can engage in debates, and we can do our parts to make sure stay informed about the issues, what they actually entail, not just what we think we heard on TV.
And is that what you do?
No, but it looks good on college application.
You heard it here first, folks. The entire altruistic motives of this terrible young woman are nothing more than a ploy to get into a good school.
I never said that.
Your lips didn't, but your mouth did.
Neither of those things are true.
Aren't they, though? Is this an isolated event, or is this ugly woman a symptom of a much larger condition of voter apathy?
Why are you saying that?
Because it's good television, sweetheart.
Bitch.
Yeah? Well, you're a fucking cunt!